So I'm feeling pretty blessed today because, well, we're in my new shop for one thing. That is right, I have built a new motorcycle shop and it's something I'm really excited about. I'm gonna have all the tools for working, fabricating. I'm gonna work on some new projects, a lift, everything I could think of, and it's a good spot for me and my boy Rue to hang out. Huh, Scooter, you a good boy? Yes, we're really excited about it. And every time I feel blessed, I feel like I'm having some success. I always want to find ways to give back and do more. And so on this blessed day, I am going to be giving away the largest Harley Davidson T Shirt collection in the world. I mean, I'm pretty certain. I'm open to challenges. I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna auction it off. I'm gonna use it to raise money for charity, and I need y'all's input. But before we go any further, I need to show you just how big and how cool this t-shirt collection is. Hey, do you support your police like I do? If so, join us June 11th through the 13th for our Thin Blue Line event. We're calling it Ride the Line, and we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff. Go check it out on the K River Campground Facebook page or our website, kriver.com. If y'all are new to my channel, you may not know, but I toured to every Harley Davidson dealership in America in one trip. I was the first person in the history of Harley Davidson to do this, and I did it on an old 1996 Electra Glide Standard. And at almost every Harley Davidson dealership, I collected a t-shirt, landing me with what I believe is one of the largest, if not the largest, Harley Davidson t-shirt collection in the world. So like this one right here, I got from Renegade Harley Davidson in Alexandria, Louisiana. So my goal today is to show y'all my collection and to come up with a way to auction these off, to do something positive with one of my prized possessions and raise money for charity. I got a lot of good memories with these, and it really is, like I said, a prized collection for me. I mean, it took me years of very diligent and hard work riding through all kinds of weather and climate and exhaustion to collect all these t-shirts. But when you're blessed, and this new shop really does make me feel blessed, this is kind of a dream come true for me. We all have dreams, this is one of mine. When you feel this blessed, you want to do something to give back, you want to share. So together, we're gonna celebrate my new shop and all the cool videos and content and motorcycle stuff that's gonna happen in here, and figure out a way to give back using my collection. Let's take a look at how many shirts I got. This is the final one, Bud's, Evansville, Indiana. People always ask me, have you been to this dealership? The answer is, if they were open in 2016, 15, or 17, yes, I was there to all of them. Sometimes I'll have people call me even and say, well, you haven't been to my dealership, I asked. I've been to them all, I promise, every one of them. But that, my friends, is the last one. We kind of had to layer them in here a little thicker in a couple spots to try and get them all on the walls. I built the world's largest closet, 40 foot by 80 foot, and barely fit all my t-shirts. Yep, world's biggest closet, and I only hang Harley Davidson t-shirts in it. You might ask why? Because Harley Davidson, that's why. Yeah, me and this guy have rode to every one of these dealerships all the way around the country on the back of an old 1996 Electra Glide Standard. You remember all these stops? Huh? Do any of those smell familiar to you? You smell those, Scooter? It was a wild ride. It's really just kind of wild to put these up and look at it. It just kind of makes me reminisce. It makes me think back to all these adventures and all these stories. You look at all these t-shirts, and every one of those is a dealership I stopped at that worked with me and helped me raise money for our veterans. And that's quite the testament to the Harley Davidson community and these dealerships just coming together, supporting our veterans, supporting our communities. It's really what the Harley Davidson culture is all about, if you ask me. They were all so kind. They all helped so much while I was out on the road. I never could have done it without any of these dealerships. And it was truly a mutually beneficial program, right? Because I brought riders into their stores. Those riders spent money, went back and spent money later on in the future. They promoted and helped in their local communities for me to raise money for veterans. They also, a lot of them, helped me, put me up, food, community, hooking me up with people's homes to stay in, hotels, so many things around the country these dealerships have done for me, and I have to be incredibly thankful. I don't really know how I got to where I am today. It all just kind of happened in a blur, but I do know that a lot of these dealerships here are a big part of why I am where I am today. They really help, and they've stood by me. Scott Fisher, where it all started. Buckeye, Harley Davidson. Caliente, down in Texas. Black Bear in Virginia. My friends over at Smoky Mountain, Harley Davidson. Bald Eagle in Marquette. And how fitting that t-shirt's such a unique color, because what a beautiful ride it was up through the northern part of Michigan. That is, if you haven't run across that bridge, I even got a patch that says Master Grader because, well, if you've ridden graded bridges, you know it's brutal. But anyhow, the UP is a great one. And then of course we've got all the black ones, which also are just killer dealers. My friends over at Gateway, Yellowstone Harley Davidson, Shenandoah Harley Davidson, Hoosier, Hampton Roads, Alamo City, and Mancuso. Two very cool dealerships in Texas. My friends at High Country, Faribault Harley Davidson, Peterson's, Bumpus, the world's oldest Harley Davidson, Tremonton, Portland's PDX Speed Shop. Super cool experience. Yeah, I don't know, it's just it's a wall of memories. My breath's just kind of taken away, and I'm kind of glad I'm sharing it with y'all today. And I'm glad Scooter's here to share it too, because I mean, I could just spend an hour making a video just talking about these dealers and the dealerships. And I wrote about some of them in my first book. If you've read it, Inside My Helmet, you can get it on my website, AdamSandoval.com. It's a book about me getting off on the road, and I mentioned a few of the dealerships that I talked about today in that book. I really need to write a second book because there are just too many rad dealers and rad dealerships all around this country. Yep. Feeling pretty blessed today, and just thankful for this big old shop. You know, I joke and say the world's largest closet. Really, it's my bike shop. This is where I'm gonna do a lot of videos. We're gonna work on some different products we're gonna potentially bring to the market. This is going to be my new headquarters for the Adam Sandoval brand and for everything we do, charity-wise, product-wise, and video-wise. Huh, Scoot? Huh? You're such a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. So yes, we are going to do a lot of really cool things out of the shop. Right now, it's kind of a storage for some projects I've got going on around the campground. Also some motorcycles. I don't have the pad poured outside yet, and I've got a lot of other work to do before this becomes my full-blown motorcycle / production shop. And y'all can do it along with me, but I think we've come a pretty good ways, and I'm pretty excited and definitely thankful. So together, let's come up with a way to take one of my prized possessions, the world's largest Harley Davidson T Shirt collection, and let's figure out a way together to raise money for our veterans with it. I don't know if I should try to auction it off as the world's largest collection to somebody who may want the world's largest collection. I don't know if we should auction them off one at a time, and you know, I could sign them, and these are all dealers that I personally stopped at and personally collected these t-shirts at. I don't know, maybe you've got another great idea. I know someone once said something about blankets. This would be an awful lot of blankets, and chopping up an awful lot of t-shirts to make the blankets. I figure they're worth like $25 a piece, and with nearly 300 of them, you're looking at probably $7,000 to $10,000 worth of t-shirts here. Hopefully we can raise even more than that and help our veterans. And that, my friends, is what it's all about. It's about the more success you have, the better you do in life, the more people you help with it. That is my goal. That is what I'm trying to do. I am focused on it. I am staying stubborn. And the more success I have, the more fun ways we'll come up with to help. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I hope this was something interesting for y'all to see. It is really my life story, and using it to try and give back. I can't tell you how much it means to me. It really means a lot. And I've waited for the day that I could do something like this. For several years now, I've had this collection, and I've had to just put up waiting for the moment. And when I finally got a bike shop again, I thought, this is the time. Join me in it, help me come up with some clever ways. Let me know your ideas down in the comments below. Also, let me know which one of these dealerships is closest to you, and are they as awesome as so many of these were. All right, y'all, we'll talk to you in tomorrow's video. Y'all stay stubborn out there. Whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, you stay focused, you stay honed in on it, and you stay stubborn. We'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.